Howdy ho, neighborinos. We're here today for the last week of the PAC, going up against Goldoa. Now, we've played Goldoa a lot in the past, but haven't really played him at all recently. Very nervous. Look at his team. The first thing you would notice is that speed tier gap. Good golly gee fucking willikers. That's 50. Like, how often do you see a 50-point gap between your two Pokemon? Like, that's insane. So we're going to take a little bit of advantage of that, you know. He's got Pult, the Duck, Revaroom with the free Tera option, Rotom Heat, Donphan, he's got that average Tusk, you know, Drednaw with the Tera option, Arboliva, how the fuck you say it, Honchkrow, Frosmoth, big fan, with the open Tera, Hypno, and Carcolt. So, in true pack fashion, you know, you got to have a couple interesting picks there at the bottom, you know. Says the guy with 2 ground type NFEs, you know. But this is going to be an interesting build because the matchup that Pult has is very good, but also the matchup that Iron Bundle has is pretty solid also. One thing I will say is, like from experience, Frosmoth is one of the only Pokemon that can switch into Bundle and not really care. I believe it's not 3, if you invest correctly, I believe it's not 3 at KO'd by Pump. So that's pretty nifty. However, in such a matchup where Iron Bundle has no need for speed, no Vin Diesel, dude. He has no need, 4 speed outspeeds the next fastest thing, which is Revaroom. I can invest fully in attack, and we can run Drill Peck. Drill Peck from fully invested non-attack hindering nature does about half to Frosmoth. So if he comes in and takes a pump once, right? Then I flip turn out. Then the next time, he dies to a Drill Peck. Frosmoth gets 1 switch in this game. 1 switch in. That's all I'm saying, dude. Just throwing it out there. Pretty excited. Could be fun, you know. But Bundle's just looking pretty solid here, man. Pump, freeze dry, flip turn, Drill Peck. You know, pretty whack. I think we're literally just max special attack, max attack with the 4 in speed, so we outpace the Revaroom, which is hilarious, dude. What a spread. Next, the MVP of the season, Bernadette here with the Jolly Nature SD, Shadow Sneak, Bitter Blade, and Tera Blast. We are Fairy type Tera. That basically gives us a free SD in front of Pult. We have good Spadef if he specs. Shadow Ball ain't doing that much. If he's locked into Draco or something like that, that won't matter. Free SD, you know. And that's looking pretty cool. We speed type with the Duck, so we don't want to be a fire type, that's for sure. So definitely going to want to tear that guy. And then we also live CCs better after the old Tera, so that's nice. Well, I mean, like, obviously I'm a ghost type, but you know what I mean. Shut up. Then we got Breloom, Black Belt, Technician ability, Jolly Nature, Spore, Bullet Seed, Close Combat, and Mach Punch. I haven't really clicked Spore at all, so I don't know if people are like, if it's worth bringing, you know, goggles. I don't think I've clicked it once this entire season. But Spore, Bullet Seed, Close Combat, and Mach Punch with the Black Belt. I just wanted as much punchy boy damage as possible. Like, if you look at his team, punching stuff just is good. You know what I mean? Hey, good sentence, Sheldon. But everything, barring Dragapult, does not enjoy being punched a bunch of times, you know? And then Donphan's also there, but we got Bullet Seed, can potentially break the sturdy. Donphan's a very defensive boy, so I doubt Bullet Seed would kill. But if we get 5 hits, who knows, dude? Then we have Glimmy Moore, who is just going to be a Focus Sash lead this week. Stealth Rock, Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam, and Earth Power. Who needs Stab? Just get up your rocks and click a button. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. Just click you a button and everything will be fine. Then we have Choice Scarf Rotom, who once again has a great speed tier because it's just I have to outpace Revaroom and then nothing else before Dragapult. So we have Choice Scarf, which is pretty nice because we get Shadow Ball's looking pretty spammable. Again, he does have the Frosmoth, but any damage that takes is better for our bundle. He does have Arboliva. I still don't know how to say it. He got Seed Sower, which is immune to one of our stabs and resists the other, but also it's a Pokemon that Ceruledge loves to set up on, so I'll take it. If it's coming and it wants to be immune, I'll take it, dude. But we also have Electric Terrain and Trick. Oh, you know what? I actually changed this set. I have Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, Trick, and Thunderbolt. You know, cool. Cool set. Last but not least, we have Don't the Florges, which is holding the Lagging Tail, Baton Pass, Moonblast, Trick, and Wish. Kind of the same set that I've been running, which I got to stop doing that because people are going to catch on soon. But Revaroom and Drednaw are very, 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 very scary with that open Tera option. A Shift Gear or a Shell Smash can kind of win the game if I'm not careful. So both of those guys set up in front of Florges. They don't really care, especially if they Tera. Like, Revaroom doesn't care whatsoever. He doesn't even need a Tera. But Drednaw, which I fought a couple of in mocks, both of them were Poison type, which does kind of fuck this team up. Poison coverage plus rock coverage plus water coverage kind of wins. So I absolutely cannot let this thing Shell Smash and then it be, no longer being weak to Mach Punch, no longer being weak. I mean, then it would be weak to Fake Out, but, it's a fucking Persian. Yeah, it's very scary, and I'm terrified. So hopefully he'll try to shut... Words are tough, dude. Hopefully he'll try to set up in front of Florges. I can trick one of those threats, a freaking Lagging Tail. It worked last week, and that's pretty neat. So that's going to be the team. Obviously, it's my duty to let you know that this is a post-battle team builder. If you've seen the thumbnail, you know some shenanigans are about to happen. And all I'm going to say is, buckle up, pal. Alright, here we are with the battle. We're getting connected with Goldoa. Obviously, this is going to be a sped-up version and another post-com. No big deal. Was just real hungover and sad and fucking, mostly just those two things. But didn't feel like doing face cam, didn't feel like recording, just wanted to play this game and get it over with. But we have to win. If we win, we have a pretty good chance to make playoffs. If we don't, Goldoa could 6-0 us and he can make playoffs. So as you can see, our 6 that we brought. Goldoa brings the big ol' Shell Smash Drednaw, Quaquaval, Dragapult, Revaroom, Rotom Heat, and Frosmoth. So no Donphan, which means Rotom is so incredibly free this game. I can just spam Volt Switch and switch out on stuff. I can spam Shadow Balls because there's no normal type in the Seed Sower boy that I still don't know what it's called. It just looks fantastic. I need to preserve that. That can easily clean up if I can prevent him from Shell Smash sweeping me, Shift Gear sweeping me, Dragon Dance sweeping me, Quiver Dance sweeping me, any of the various versions of sweeping that could happen. We just want to prevent that. So I am just going to lead with our Focus Sash guy. Get up rocks. We will outspeed the Duck. So no matter what, we can get that up. And yeah, let's get into it. We'll see what we want to do. So he's going to lead the Moth. Pretty good for me. This thing doesn't know that I didn't even think about having Rock Stab. But you don't want to stay in on this. So I'm just going to get up my rocks. It's always very nice to have. Excuse me. And yeah, we can just click our button. So he wants to do. He don't want to take that damage, dude. Goes into the Duck. We get up our rocks. Pretty neat. Now I can just click an attack versus this. It doesn't really matter, but damage on this is very nice. We do about half, which is cool. He's going to Aqua Step, which takes us down to our Sash and gets up the T-Spikes. So here, I have 2 Ghost types. I have 2 fucking Ghost types. I can go into either of them. You can't spin on me. I should just go into the Ghost type to prevent the spin. But Goldoa is a good player. I know he knows I won't want to go into my Fire and Ghost type, but Rotom's looking pretty free versus a spin. His only real removal is this spin, and the Duck is one of those Pokemon that rarely runs spin because it needs so many other good moves, but he does just click it, and he does just get rid of all the work I did with my Glimmora. And now I'm thinking, okay, Rapid Spin did a little bit, but he didn't have a Moxie boost. I don't die. He just goes combats and just absolutely fucks me up. Absolutely fucks me up. And at this point, this is where things get silly, alright? I go Rotom. Remember I was talking about how free Rotom was? I'm Choice Scarf. He's in with the Duck. He's only clicked Aqua Step 1 time. I should outspeed this. However, I forgot that he also clicked Rapid Spin. So I went into this fucking Rotom that destroys the rest of his team, not remembering that he's at +2 speed. My Choice Scarf does not matter. He's at +2 speed with a +1 attack boost. This isn't a defensive Rotom. This is Choice Scarf. And he doesn't even have a little fridge or something else to hide in. So I just die. I've now thrown away 2 of my best Pokemon. For no fucking reason. Florges lives a hit. Florges is max defense. Even at +2, I live a hit. Why didn't I go into that? I don't know. I could have also just sacked Glamora, got up another layer of T-Spikes, But I did not do that. I got too silly. I got lost in the sauce. I got far too silly. And it physically pains me to watch this. You know what I mean? Now I'm wasting my fucking Florges. He does just Aqua Step, which does so much damage, dude. If he would have crit me there, the game would have been over. Luckily, we do kill the Moonblast. And we're starting off not so strong. Our rocks aren't up. All our guys are dead. Glamora's at 1 HP. Florges is fucked up. It's not looking great, man. For a game with playoff implications, it's not looking great for your boy. Unless your boy is Goldoa, and all of a sudden, things are looking up, dude. He's going to go Soma, which is the Revaroom. I fucking don't want to let this set up. I don't want it to sub. I have Trick for this, but I don't know what I'm doing. At this point, dude, logic's out the window, okay? Logic's out the window. I just go hard bundle. We should at least live 1 hit. I know we're max fucking attack with Drill Peck, so we don't have any bulk, but if we can hit Hydro Pump, I could potentially put him in range of another move. We will see. But it all comes down to me hitting a Pump. Once again, I could just fucking lose this game, and right here, He goes for Iron Head. We don't get flinched, which is fantastic. Pump does a shitload. And rather than stay in, now seems like a good time to sack Glamora. We can get up the Stealth Rocks. And since he's currently in with its Poison type, I don't think he'll be wanting to switch out and absorb the T-Spikes, So the T-Spikes do go up. And we've now lost half of our team. Half of our team. Florges is in the yellow. Bundle's in the yellow. Bernadette is our only hope, dude. I've thrown away this game for no reason whatsoever. I picked it up in broad daylight and I scratched it, dude. I have ruined everything, and I'm recording this now on Mother's Day. If my mom saw this, she'd be so fucking mad. She'd be like, "What are you doing? You play Pokemon for fucking 20 years and this is what you do? What?" But interestingly enough, a glimmer of hope, because he teras only to die to a Shadow Sneak, which is fucking cool with me, dude. If you want to not have the option to tear that Drednaw that's still in the back, that's absolutely amazing for me. Now, I understand that if I didn't have Shadow Sneak, you would need to Tera there and go for the Tera Blast to be able to kill me because I resist the Steel and the Poison attacks. However, Shadow Sneak is a kind of a staple on old Bernadette, unless he thinks that it could have been Weak Armor, which we might see come into play later. Now, he's got Rotom here. Rotom can't Fire move me. It can Electric move me, but I got good Speed F. I don't really give a fuck. The worst case Ontario is that he would go for the Discharge and Para me, which still isn't the end of the world because I do have Sneak. So I'm going to Tera Fairy and go for the Swords Dance because the only way he can really hurt me here is with a Foul Play. So if I start boosting in front of this, obviously being a Ghost type, the Dark type Foul Play is going to hurt. Probably just kill me because that's how it be, But I'm going to Tera Fairy. Goes for a Volt Switch. It does a little chonk. That's like a defensive Volt Switch. That's pretty fine. I can handle that. So we're now a Fairy type. He can't go into Polt. At +2, Polt dies to Sneak. So he's going to go into Giant Shell, which does take a Poison. And I have 2 plays here. I can Bitter Blade, get a little bit of recovery back, and hope that allows me to live the whatever move that's probably going to fuck me up here. Or I can go for the Tera Blast and hope that it kills. It is a roll to kill. After the 12% poison damage, it's a roll to kill. If he Shell Smashes here, I don't think that's the play, but at least would have Sneak to pick it off. We go for the Tera Blast. He lives on fucking 3. But we do live. Whew, we do live, which is very, very nice. And he's going to die to the poison. Threat down, but at the cost of most of our Bernadette here. So we can go Polt if he wants and try to live a Sneak, or maybe he's the, I think it's Cassib Berry. That could be a thing that he could have. We'll just have to see. He's having a real good hard thunk here, so it at least gives me a little bit of hope to where I'm thinking he might not be able to touch me. So we're just going to sit here, shining, and he's going to go out into the Rotom. Now, I can Bitter Blade this. I don't do it KO, but I can get a little bit of HP recovery to live the next hit, right? And he goes for the Wisp, which I'll take, dude, because now it definitely kills, and all of a sudden, things are looking kind of okay. He only has a Dragapult and a Frosmoth left. I'm a fucking Ceruledge, dude. You think I care about a moth? You think I care about a fucking Dragapult? I have Shadow Sneak. I have the sneakiest of the shadows, dude. Now, this is a bit of a 50-50 because if he has bulk investment, Sneak isn't a guaranteed kill. He would probably still die to poison, but I might lose the Frosmoth. So, I can go for the Tera Blast, and I can guaranteed kill, but he could be Specs, and Shadow Ball, it's looking close, dude. I decide, fuck it, I'm going to go for that Sneak. It does just kill. No Cassie Berry, no nothing. Dragapult goes down. Ceruledge? Is Ceruledge bringing this back right now, dude? He's not boots on fucking... Who doesn't bring boots on their moth? What the fuck is going on? How are we winning these games? I don't understand. I threw this game away only for Ceruledge, my savior, my lord, to bring it back and somehow allow us to win this game, I think 2-0. Maybe 3-0. I don't know. But we win. GG's to Goldoa. Fuck, man. See you in the bonus track. Alright. Bonus track. It's time, dude. So, I got a bit of a special treat for you guys, and a special treat for me, dude. So, today for work, I had to drive to Oklahoma. I live in North Texas. It's like a 2 to 3 hour drive. No big deal. Just a bit of a professional, you know. But there are some upsides. Driving that far means I basically don't have to do any real work because that takes almost the entire workday. You know, it's about 6 hours of a drive, plus the time it takes to do the stuff I'm there for. Plus, you got to take an hour lunch. That's 8 hours right there, baby. That means one whole day of just I listen to 3 podcasts and then listen to my emo playlist all the way through. And you know what? That was the whole day. It's not bad. However, there's some more upsides, right? In the state of Texas, they will not sell you, quite possibly, the most magical, the most delicious beverage both sides of the Mississippi, dude. They will not sell you the legendary Taco Bell Mountain Dew Baja Blast Seltzer. I know the green screen's fucking it up, but I got it, dude. They sell it in Oklahoma, 12 minutes away from where I had to be for work. 12 minutes away from where I was required to be for my job. They just so happened to have the good old hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast Seltzer at a little shop. So, obviously, we made a little detour. Don't tell my workplace. If they look on the little GPS, they'll be like, "That's weird. Why did he stop at a?" It was in like a shitty little fucking what do you call it? Like a strip mall next to a laundromat and then like a butcher shop. So if anybody says anything, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I was looking at beef. Don't you guys like cuts of beef? You guys like ribs? You know, I'll just distract them with talk of barbecue and they'll be like, "Actually, we do fucking love ribs." I should have just bought some ribs also, just to throw them off the scent, you know. But I bought their. Dude, it's a long trip, okay? I bought their entire inventory. They had one 12-pack. I didn't bring it inside because I ran out of hands. But I bought a 12-pack of the variety pack. So it's 3 original, 3 Baja Blast, 3, I think the Code Red flavor, and then 3 of the watermelon. And they had 4, count them, 4 of the tall boys of the Baja Blast. And let's face it, dude, the variety pack's cool. That's fine and dandy. But it's the Baja Blast that you want. You know, if they sold a 12-pack of just Baja Blast, I wouldn't have touched that filthy variety pack with my hands, you know? Wouldn't have done it. However, you gotta do what you gotta do. I got the variety pack. We'll taste them all. But right now, I think we gotta taste. I think the people deserve a taste test. I don't know if some of you know, but Taco Bell is a bit of not an inside joke. It's a bit of just it's just a heavenly place for me, you know? Taco Bell was there when I had no money. Taco Bell was there when I was fucked up. Taco Bell was there when I had no money and was also fucked up, you know. Taco Bell was there when I was drinking MD 2020s because it was $3 and then you have a glass bottle you can break after. Fun. Taco Bell was there when my Australian friends came to town and they were like, we want to do American shit. And literally on the way home from like one of the first places we went, they were like, we want to try Taco Bell, eh? And I was like, all right, well, fucking yeah, cunt, let's do it. So, horrible impression, by the way. I'm so bad. But I think we need to try it, dude. It's still slightly chilled. Granted, it was in a refrigerator, but it made a 3-hour trip. Ooh, you like that little ASMR, little Shay ASMR for you? It made a 3-hour trip from Oklahoma to Texas, and then it also sat in my car for the last hour of work, and then continued to sit in my car as I just had a tattoo consultation. And I'm gonna get that fucking thing. This guy, it's so hard to point. I'm gonna get the Discovering the Waterfront album on my fucking arm right here. It's gonna be sick, dude. I'm gonna be so emo. But look. Also, hold on. Before we even get into this big announcement, this might be the last video you see these glasses in. Actually, I can confirm this will be the last video you'll see the old red glasses in. I recently realized that the glasses I wear all day aren't polarized, which means I'm still just frying my fucking eyeballs out on the streets. So I bought some polarized sunglasses, which means my current sunglasses will become my recording sunglasses. And I can finally throw these away because they're so scratched and beat up. You can't really tell from the recording, but me looking through them, it looks like I've been playing tic-tac-toe. It looks like each eye is playing tic-tac-toe against each other, you know, and the cat's winning all of them, I tell you what. But it's been 5 minutes without a single sip being taken, so let's get into it, right? Let's taste test, you know? And I figured it's a special occasion. It's kind of a fancy thing. Why not put it in a nice champagne glass, wine glass, over ice, you know? So, because yeah, they're chilled, but kind of on the warm side. It's like, it's one notch above room temperature right now, or I guess below room temperature. So, just for the dramatic effect, let's You hear that shit? Dude, it doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell good, I'll tell you, dude. Just a little whiff I got doesn't smell good. Nothing, don't worry about that. That was nothing. It does look cool. I'll tell you that. You can't. It's because the green screen's fucking it up, but it does have the exact color of Baja Blast. Sometimes these Celsius are a little tough, you know. But I'm actually surprised. There's 0 sugar, right? 0 sugar. It just says 0 sugar, 21 plus, 5% alcohol by volume. Where's my nutrition information? I eat Taco Bell. I need to know what nutrients are in my food and drinks. Obviously, as a Taco Bell consumer, I care about the nutrients in my food and drinks. But cheers. You know what? Cheers and pinkies out, bitches. Doesn't smell good. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, dude. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely, you know, it's a seltzer, it's alcoholic, it's no sugar, so it's not going to taste like the Baja Blast we know and love from our local Taco Bell. However, for being 0 sugar, that's pretty fucking good. You know, like you can have a White Claw, and even I think White Claw does have some sugar in it. I know it's got like a couple carbs in it or something. I don't know exactly, but for being what it is, that's pretty fucking good, man. I told the homies in chat. We talked about it in Prep City last night that I was going to make this excursion and obtain these beverages. So I told the boys that I was going to have this today, and then Trexo said, "Vodka Red Bull Shay's out the door, out the question. Now this is who I'm going to be." And there might be some truth to that, dude. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's very good. I'm gonna, like, also chugging it, I now feel it in my head. Like, it's there. You know, it's in my body. But I'm definitely gonna finish the tall boy. I didn't really think about how drastically different my day was gonna be now, but I guess this is just what we're doing. It's a Monday, you know? I'm supposed to have already had this uploaded and recorded. But I like to put stuff off to the last minute because nothing's ever good enough, you know? So you gotta, what's the word for it? Not procrastinate. It is procrastinate. I was thinking procreate. Procreate was not the word, but procrastinate, the one I said accidentally, was the correct word. You gotta procrastinate until the quality of the material is no longer an option. You know what I mean? You procrastinate until it's like, okay, well, guess this is what we're doing. But I'm definitely going to continue drinking this. I think I might go sit outside, have me a nice fancy pinky out beverage. Enjoy the scenery. Maybe listen to the birds chirp, the dogs bark, the fucking squirrels nut or whatever they do. I don't know. But that's going to be it for this bonus track. I'm sorry if this was fucking dumb as shit, but I had fun. Look, dude, I had fun, okay? But, yeah, next week we play Jack in our... I don't know if this would be round 2 of playoffs, because I think this was technically like I guess you would call it like a wild card kind of thing, but I guess it's still technically playoffs. I don't know. Next week we play Jack. That's our fucking boy. You know him. You love him. And, yeah, it'll be fun. So, like and subscribe. Do all that bullshit, and I'll see you guys next time.